Welcome to Dreadysays. Here we are on my new little feature, the Tech Tuesday. There might be a little infographic, there probably won't be. But today, it being Tuesday and all when this goes out, and actually when I'm filming, we're going to look at the NEEWER CM28 wireless mic system. Can it compete with what you're hearing now, the Rode Wireless Go? Used it for a few years now. It's been absolutely spot on. Every couple of weeks, there'll be a Tech Tuesday. Stick around as well. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the usual YouTube gubbins. We are going to have Sup Sundays where we do all the paddleboarding stuff and more pumps coming. I'm kind of become a bit of a go-to for inflatable paddleboard pump reviews. There's a cheap one there that I need to check out. I'm getting one from Outdoor Master. Anyway, this isn't why you're here. Let's get into the CM28. Let's do it. So this isn't going to be a huge comparison guide. I don't know what it's like. It's sealed. So we're not going to do a huge comparison to the Rode. I will do a little conclusion at the end because I don't know what the audio quality is going to be like. We're going to do a quick unboxing. One thing I don't like about the Rode is there's no magnetic system on these. And I just don't like how it sits. So, quick unboxing. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes unboxing. We're going to do audio tests. This has got internal audio and as it will go straight through the camera as well using the Insta360 One RS. I love that camera. And I've even got a shiny new, there's the light falling off, case for it. Didn't bring enough tripods into the mobile HQ. Now I'm blind, just looked into a light. Right, let's do it. Side note, these are currently 70, 80 quid on Amazon. I will link it below, I'm not affiliated. Wasn't sent this, bought it. I do like newer stuff, although I've probably called it Nooner for a while. All right, here we go. That is a manual. That is a comprehensive manual, probably in many languages. Yep, all the languages. Whereas the English one is about 8 pages long. Lovely. Warranty. Oh, that is much smaller than I thought it was going to be. This is the charge case. Nice little arrow. Oh, these are teeny tiny. They look huge, obviously in pictures, so does everything. But compared to it's half the size of the Rode. Magnetic clip on the back. Just going to pop this on while I'm here. Oh, that's sturdy. Right, it's not recording, it's not doing anything because I don't know how to do anything with it yet. You get an iPhone adapter there and USB-C, soon to become iPhone's thing. Ha ha ha, welcome to the future. And what else have we got in here? Lovely little bag. TRS and a USB to angled C. That'll be for charging, I presume. Is it a TTRS? I can never remember the difference. But anyway, this will plug into the camera from the receiver. The transmitters obviously being the microphones. I think it's that way around. Dead cat. Just the one dead cat. No. I was going to say, I'm trying to find faults. 2 dead cats. And unlike the Rode, Hopefully these lock on. Yeah. This thing on the Rode Go, I know they made it better on the Go 2, just falls off. They are absolutely adorable. Magnetic clip on both, obviously. Case, box, bag. Oh, what's this? Silica. Right, so I'm impressed. It would be nice if this fits in my new case. It is quite a chunky box, and it's a charger. It claims you can charge them 1.5 times. Not sure of the battery life. What's this? It's a 22,000 milliamp charger. It might even charge out, so it might be a battery bank as well. Anyway, so as we can see as I'm talking, even though I'm not using this to record, the receiver is receiving both of these mics because they just both turned on when I took them out of the box. Let's try and turn this one off. So now it should only be one. And yeah, it's number 2. This is number 2. It's in mono mode. There's output. There's dB cuts. That's nice. Oh, that is really handy. On the receivers, on the transmitters. Don't know what all these buttons do. There's pigeons walking on my roof. Brilliant. Right, 7 minutes waffling. So let's do audio tests, and I'll go back to the editing and then do a quick recap and see how the audio works both internally and through the camera. All right, guys, I'm going to figure out how these work, and I'll be right back. Actually, before I go, this is the audio test for the Rode Wireless Go in my best radio voice. This is the microphone test for the Rode Wireless Go, plugged into the Insta360 1RS. Right, we are back. That is very, very loud. So let's turn the gain down. Let's see how that looks. That is much better. They are very gainy. That's peaking again. So let's turn it right down. Maybe I better check the settings on the Insta. 1 second. Right. It was the Insta pumping out massive gain. So what we've got now, after literally 5 minutes reading, it's very, very straightforward. No noise cancellation on, and it's on mid-safe on the receiver. That means that if I was to set up 2 microphones, one of them has a dB cut, so 1 channel, mono on number 1, and -6 dB on the right channel for the second mic. So it is a good idea to actually have 2 set up whilst I'm recording, because broken audio is broken audio. So when I import that into my editing software, here's a little clip. 1 channel on the left will be mic 1, the channel on the right will be mic 2. You can have it in mono mode where each one is a separate track. You can have it in stereo mode where each one is obviously left and right, but I've got it on mid-safe. That's awesome. And let's do the microphone tests in order. So let's go back to the Insta360 1RS. They're all recorded through the camera. Let me show you. Not going to bother with a video. Let's just take a picture. It is mounted on top there. Don't know why I've got my flash on, but there you go. And same system, except this one is much smaller than the Rode. And here we go with the Rode Wireless Go test. This is the audio test for the Rode Wireless Go in my best radio voice. This is the microphone test for the Rode Wireless Go, plugged into the Insta360 1RS. And now we're going to test without noise cancellation on the CM28. Or is it CX? Forgotten already. C something? CM. This is the microphone test for the CM28 without noise cancellation. Okay, now we're going to turn the noise cancellation on. Should go blue. This is the CM28 with noise cancellation on. Now, we will be doing separate tests with this with me out on my EUC, because the videos I've seen online for these are phenomenal in high winds. Rode Wireless Go, even with the dead cat, yeah. 1RS audio unusable in high winds. So that is going to be a test for a separate time. But this is the CM28 with noise cancellation on. Okay, and finally, because this is going to turn into a 10-minute epic, I was hoping it would be much, much shorter. We are going to try the onboard recording. Now, I think I press these. Should go red. Or does flashing, what does flashing mean? I think blue and flashing means it's recording on board to the receiver. So possible microphone test with noise cancellation, onboard recording. Turn noise cancellation off, press and hold. I think it goes red. Yes. 5 minutes with the manual and I figured it all out. It's very, very straightforward, simple to use. So this is the microphone test, CM28, noise cancellation off, recording directly to the onboard audio on the receiver. Or does flashing, what does flashing mean? I think blue and flashing means it's recording on board to the receiver. So possible microphone test with noise cancellation, onboard recording. So I've got no idea how any of this is going to sound. I'm really excited to get it back into the studio, do a bit of editing, and then I'll do a outdoor sort of roundup and we'll see how it all holds up. But build quality, spot on. It charges, the dead cats work. I don't know if there's a specific way you put these in, transmitters in there. It turns it off and charges it. I don't know what that's going to do to the audio. Don't know. Anyway, that might have ruined the audio at the end. We'll find out. Right, be right back with a good old conclusion. Thanks for sticking around. Catch you in a minute. Right, well, it's conclusion time. So what I've done is I've dropped the dB gain on the 1RS to -12 because it was on -6. Gain's all the way down on here. Low gain's good. You don't want to be needing high gain because you'll get artifacts and noise. So I've made some notes. We're using the CM28 from the Insta with the receiver and transmitter. But what I'm also going to do now is start the recording on the onboard unit as well. Click, so we can get them both in. And what I'm going to do is now change to the onboard recording without me moving it around. In the last test, as I've got on my notes, I was moving it around a bit, so this is just as it comes, and this is the audio you're hearing from the actual unit itself, which works independently as a dictaphone of sorts. So you don't even need the receiver, you can just use the mic, the transmitter on its own, which is going to be so useful. You haven't got to worry about wires. It means I can put the 1RS in a waterproof case, so it's protected when I'm out on the EUC, and then still get quality audio. So fingers crossed that all works out. So my notes are, it also has headphone monitoring on the receiver. The onboard audio, as I've mentioned, is actually stored individually. So each of the mics has a 4 gig storage. And a little bit of geeky text facts here. It's 768 kilobits a second, which is about half studio CD quality. Now, Spotify is around 100, so the audio on this is still 6-7 times better than you would hear on a standard Spotify. That's MP3, I think. This all records in WAV, so win-win. Redo on board, done all of that. So it may need a little tweak, a little bit of EQ, maybe a little bit of mid and a little bit of bass, but it is fully usable. I've also got the dead cat on now. There is some background noise, there's tractors out, so I don't know if it's going to pick those up. But all in all, the Rode Wireless Go, the original, the number one, is just going to get sold, and the sun comes out, so I'll be squinting into the sun. This is going to be the go-to now. All of the videos that you're going to be seeing from now on, you will see this. It's got the magnetic clip on there, and 50-60 quid. They might have gone up since time of recording. Retail at 100 normally. There will be an Amazon link down below. Not affiliated, but you know, don't want to help Bezos, but I'll help you guys out and show you where you can get one cheap. That's it from me. This has been Tech Tuesday. There will be a new tech video every week. I will try and get out next week and record this with the electric unicycle and or the motorbike to see how the noise cancellation really does with wind. It's not even windy today, but doing 30 mile an hour on an EUC creates wind noise, and doing the national speed limit on a motorbike most certainly will. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around this far, and like, subscribe, all the usual, and I will catch you for the next one.